All right, RVers and future RVers, this video, you're gonna wanna save it and share it. We're gonna today cover the Grand Design Transcend line, the three biggest, best bunkhouse models. So you guys have a family camping that needs to go out, or you have a lot of friends that come camping with you. We're gonna do a small, medium, and large comparison of these models. I'm Mikey B with Beckley's RVs. Let's go take a look. All right, we're inside the first Transcend, the 261BH. Before I get into that, I've got to let you know about the Transcend lineup. Grand Design's been able to eke out a little bit more bang for the buck. It is a quality build camper on that budget buy, but you're not sacrificing quality. If you want to know more, comment below. Call in, do some research, because Grand Design definitely has a lot of things behind the scene that you don't see that will make this camper last a long lifetime of camping. Anyway, so the 261BH, let's get a start on this floor plan. When you step inside, in the back, you're gonna have the double over double size bunk bed. So you could sleep one adult per bed, maybe two kids per bed, but that way you have the flexibility to either use it however you want for our sleeping capacity or sleeping space, or heck, you can even throw in a lot of storage back here, right? You have next to the bunk beds, you're gonna have your full-size bathroom, sink, shower, and Grand Design's notorious for doing a big shower. So if you've seen my other videos, stand inside, plenty of elbow room, plenty of head height. Moving past this, we have mid-coach. You're equipped with a 4-person dinette booth, a 2-person theater seating that is opposing opposing side, thank you, is the TV. But on this slide out with the theater seating, we also have the refrigerator and the stove. And I want to make a note, because as we go into the next two sizes up, the width and the depth of the slide out, we have plenty ample floor space for those rainy days, for a lot of little feet running around, and maybe even some dog bed or something. So with the slide out, gives us a good amount of space to be comfortable. Of course, the kitchen is a full kitchen. Like I said, the refrigerator, the stove, the microwave. I've got a nice layout here for this kitchen sink with some counter space to be able to cook up all those meals and maybe coffee pot and things like that to throw out. And of course, storage everywhere they can. Below the dinette, below the bunk bed, over the dinette, lower cabinets, upper cabinets. You even have a linen closet in the bathroom. And last but not least, walking into the bedroom, Grand Design has a full walk-around queen bed. Makes it much easier to make the bed, especially at night. It makes it so much better to access the bathroom. Nobody is crawling over anybody. You're easily exiting each side and moving on. But on both sides of the bed, we have a shirt closet, we have a drawer, and charging station. So again, the Transcend 261BH. All right, we're in the 297 QB Transcend, then step up from the 261BH. We're gonna go through and highlight just the comparisons of this floor plan over the 261BH, and we're gonna go from front to back, so stick with me. In the back, the first thing that you have that you're gonna see is the bunk beds. Similar bottoms, double-sized bunk bed in the bottom, but they finished off the top a little bit different with more of like a twin bed. Why? Because we don't have the bathroom back here. You'll see in the video to come, or in the future here, they have more space. So what does that lend them to do is to give the kids a little bit more of space, throw some goodies, like you have more storage for the kids or for your friends and guests. We also have added a door now, so that gives you that privacy, or whoever's back there sleeping, hanging out, whatever, to give them a little bit more space and more privacy to them. Midship or mid-coach, however you want to say, it's pretty much the same as a 261. The first thing that I did notice the difference here is behind the booth on this one, the 297, we have basically floor-to-ceiling storage here that's you could throw a ton. I mean, you could see how deep it is, tons and tons of stuff. But again, you still have the 4-person dinette booth with the TV overhead that's opposite of your sitting area. But basically the slide is still the same. You have the same width and same depth, giving you still ample amount of floor space. Refrigerator, stove, microwave, pretty much all the same. And then moving to the kitchen, The only thing that you're really going to notice the difference between the two models is when you walk in, because they have put that closet space in the back by the bunk beds, we feel that they've moved up the dinette booth a little bit, so pinch point here a little bit, but you still have ample amount of counter space, the big deep stainless sink here at the kitchen, and then of course your lower and your upper cabinets for phenomenal storage. Now the big difference on your bathroom is the placement. Instead of in the back, and it's a little bit more narrow, they've put the bathroom in here in mid coach, giving you more of a rectangular space. So gives you a little bit more floor space, especially if you have maybe two kids brushing their teeth at night. But you have a little bit more vanity space. Obviously the toilet and the shower to me is still that big, wide, tall shower that they've done. And then moving into the bedroom, again, you still maintain all those fine luxuries of having shirt closets, drawers, charging stations, the walk-around queen bed. But the biggest difference up here is they've added storage at the foot of the bed, given the master bedroom, if you will, a lot of deep closet space here and a few extra drawers at the bottom. So again, this is the Transcend 297 QB. All right, standing outside, the Transcend 321BH has some differences, but also has some similarities to the 297 QB that we've covered and the 261BH. Starting up front, on all three models, we have this big, vast pass-through storage that you can access from both sides. Gives you plenty of ample space to throw a lot of your camping gear. Moving back, the one difference, or I shouldn't say one, a difference that you're gonna see on the 321BH, second door. I love having two doors. Having kids and growing up camping, man, if you can keep the foot traffic down to one location, just makes a Sunday afternoon cleanup so much better. But this second door immediately goes into the master bedroom. So especially if those kiddos are in bed, you can sneak in and out quietly at the campsite. Moving back, as you go into the bigger models from the 261, going a little bigger to the 297, then going a little bit bigger to the 321, we're gonna notice the awning size. Yes, they all have awnings, but what we're gonna have is more patio space. And if you watch my other videos, I love patio time. So give us that protection against some of the big sunny days, or maybe the light rain drizzle days that we have, so we could still hang outside. And then what's common, again, like the pass-through storage on all three models, is our wonderful outside kitchen. We've got a 2-burner stove and a little refrigerator. So again, we can enjoy some meals, have some beverages outside without having to worry about going inside. Again, the Transcend models, the 321BH, 297QB, 261BH. All right, amongst all three floor plans, despite they have bunk beds, despite they have a slide out, and of course it's all Transcend models, so we have a lot of similarities there. When we walk into 321BH, this model definitely felt a little different. And first and foremost, starting in the back, going to the front, the bunk bed was different, the setup. What it looks like we have all individual twin bunks with a ton of storage down below, even a little ladder so the kiddos can access the top. But back here it's going to give them, again, a little bit more privacy like the last model, the 297. We have a closing door so they can shut off and have that little bit of security and privacy. But what the biggest difference on this floor plan that the others do not have is this wonderful half bath. We have a bathroom that has the capabilities of you just having all the kids' stuff back here. You have this toilet and the sink, and that way they can keep this bathroom as the dirty bathroom, if you will. And then we move into the living area, the mid coach. Again, this is where it feels a little different. I shouldn't say a little different, a lot different. We have a ton more storage on the door side. We have the kitchen all on the door side. So you're gonna have storage below the TV, the refrigerator, the microwave, the stove. Everything is pretty much the same. It's just in a different, I guess, location, but also laid out differently. So we still have plenty of deep counter space in the kitchen to throw a coffee pot. We have our uppers and our lowers to give us ample amount of storage for all our camping gear, all our utensils that we're gonna need to make all those delicious meals. But all this opposing is a big slide, a bigger slide, let me note. We have a wider slide and a deeper slide that houses the 4-person dinette and the sofa. And if you guys might have to correct me if I'm wrong, but if you remember the 261 had theater seating, the 297 and this one has a sofa. I'm pretty sure the theater seating is optional. So that just gives you a way to kick up your feet. But the advantage of the sofa is you have that flexibility to sneak on a third person or maybe even use it as a sleeping space. But again, much more floor space in the mid coach on the 321BH. Moving through to the front, definitely a difference in the bathroom. I feel like it's bigger. We have sliding doors on both sides so we can close it off and make it that big private bath, but being a walk-through bath gives you the advantage of having more space. We have a lot more floor space to have 2 people at the same time, maybe someone in the shower, someone at the sink, or maybe 2 people brushing their teeth at the same time, but we still maintain a big wide shower, so we've got ample arm room, ample height, even snuck in a little bit of space to the side of the shower for some for extra towels and linens and such. And then that second sliding door opens up to your master bedroom, your queen bed. Again, like the 261BH, you have everything up front. You have your closet, you have your drawers, you have your charging station, you have the walk-through bathroom, or walk-around bed. The only difference between these two and the 297, if you remember, the 297 had a little extra, had some extra storage here at the foot of the bed. But again, this is your Transcend 321BH. All right, Grand Design has transcended the price point and eked out a little bit more bang for your buck. Pun intended. The Transcend 3 models that bunk beds, slide out, and of course all your amenities that normally come with a great Grand Design camper. We have the 261BH, the 297QB, and the 321BH. What do you think that you like the most? Give us a thumbs up for the video, comment below on your vote, and show us some love. Smash that subscribe button. I'm Mikey B with Beckley's RVs. We'll see you out at the campsites.